What's going on, guys? Now, before y'all saw that title or whatnot, I want to talk about these Fallout ideas for the DLC. And if you're like, oh, what the fuck type of shit, you can go ahead, skip through until I start talking about it. But first, I'm gonna leave the best for last. Now, I've been watching a lot of these videos, and I want to make my own ideas for DLC. And some of them might be like, oh, there's no way. I don't know. They're just ideas, to be honest with you. But, there are some good ideas, though, I think. So, the first idea I think would be a good place for Fallout would be Florida. Why? Because there's a lot of swamps there. And it could be something like Fallout 3, that swamp place. But, like I said, we kind of don't need that. So, by far, I'm from Florida, and there's a lot of things to do there. Like, Orlando is like a good city to be at, because it's somewhat like city. Well, I mean, actually, it's actually city, to be honest. And it would be cool looking at like how Orlando got, and maybe we can see the amusement parks like Disney World and fucking Universal Studios and fucking SeaWorld and shit like that. Well, they can probably make their own, like how they did with Nuka-Cola. But I truly think like Florida would be actually like a pretty fun place to be at, besides like the swamps, and then there's a city place, exploring the amusement parks of where it used to be, and maybe people civilized the amusement parks to make it look like how Diamond City did it. And I honestly think it would be that. It would be kind of cool. And even the beaches itself, they can probably make like new enemies. We can probably like ride boats or some shit like that and see fucking mutated sharks and dolphins. I don't fucking know. And then go to the city in Miami or Tampa, and then there's a beach on the side or something like that. I think that actually be pretty cool. Yeah, I actually think it would be cool. I wouldn't be mad if they have it in Florida, but I think Florida's too far for the DLC. Next is New York. I think New York's gonna be pretty good. I mean, yeah, New York's like a little too much. Like, everybody's in New York, but I think it would be kind of hard for Bethesda for it to be in New York. Why? It's because it's a city too, but that's like a big city, and like, I don't know if you guys want to be going up 1 floor, 2 floor, 3 floor, 5 floor, 6 floor, up to like 20 stories high. And I mean, they can work a way around it, but I think it would be like too dead if they just make all the buildings unacceptable. Like, not unacceptable. Well, yeah, like you can't even go inside all the buildings. Only like probably like 3. And I mean, it would be pretty cool looking at it or whatnot. But overall, I mean, I think it would be okay. It depends how they make it, because I don't know. It's kind of weird about it. Next is Detroit. Isn't like Detroit like full of crime over there? I don't know, actually. I don't know, but I feel like Detroit's gonna be like a good place too, because I mean, if they take the crime side, they can make it look like a raider place, so like people like full of crime civilize that or whatnot, and you know, they rule that city, and it's a really bad city. Like, it makes the city right now look good. You feel me? And or maybe they make the city like people civilized it or whatnot, because I mean, it was the 50s back then, so you might never know if it changed or whatnot. They made that approach where they did that. Overall, I feel like it's a good place too, because all the manufacturings and all the places like they build or whatnot, where they make cars. So we might have like a chance to like ride cars over there, because I mean, it is a big place to manufacture. They say it was in the world or something like that, number 1 in the world. I don't know if it is right now. I doubt it. I think it like died out or some shit like that. But I mean, what if they took that approach and you can like ride cars over there, and you know, they cleaned out everything. Maybe the NCR took over that place or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what enemy will be over there. If they, like I said, if they took the crime side, they'd probably be like the fucking Raiders over there, and like maybe people even higher than the Raiders, you know? And seeing the place over there all damped up and like, you know, well, it's actually pretty cool. It actually be a good place to be at. Next is Philadelphia. Philadelphia is actually pretty dope. I don't know much about Philadelphia. Like I said, I don't know a lot about Philadelphia, but I feel like it's gonna be a good place too, because it has like a lot of history there, same as Boston. So I feel like that push would actually be pretty good. Overall, I mean, it does have like a, you know, wasteland place and a city place, and it feels like it's a lot more things over there too. And like I said, a lot of history. Maybe they can work their way around that. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, don't they have like a Six Flags? Yeah, we all go to Six Flags, chilling, whatnot. But I feel like it's a good place over there. Underwater, it would be kind of hard for one underwater DLC for me. Like, I've explored underwater. I got the perk for it, and it seems pretty dope. And I mean, the perk to breathe underwater and not radiation and shit. Yeah, I got that, and I did that little glitch, and I saw like a whole bunch of underwater shit. And I mean, it's possible to see like a good DLC about it. Maybe they can do something like sea monsters, but like, you know how ghouls are? They can probably make them like adapt to the sea, where they can make like fucking mermaids and some shit like that. Man-maids and mermaids or some shit. I don't know. And you can explore the bottom of the ocean. I feel like with a lot of these DLCs, we should be able to travel back and forth to it, because Fallout, I mean, Bethesda did say with the DLC, Fallout 4 is gonna be bigger than it is now, and I mean, it's pretty fucking big now. And I feel like we should travel between places, because I know some, well, I think most of the DLC you wouldn't be able to travel back. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to travel back or anything like that, and I kind of find that dumb. And with the ammo and like the new weapons they give you and shit like that, you only have like limited source unless you fucking know that you're gonna go back and you're gonna, hey, I'm gonna build up a whole bunch of guns or whatnot or something like that, you know. Get a shitload of ammo or whatnot. Underwater seems cool though. Not gonna lie, I wanna know how they're gonna take a push. Maybe the submarine. Hey, just roll in deep in that shit. Next is Baltimore. I think Baltimore would be pretty cool. Like, yeah, I'm focusing mostly on the main cities. And I mean, Baltimore seems straight. I'm not gonna lie. Somewhat, I feel like the football stadiums they have, like in Detroit, Florida, New York, Detroit, I meant Philadelphia and Baltimore. I think we should have like football stadiums over there, so we can see how they made the football stadium. How, like I said, like how they made Diamond City, and I think it'll actually be pretty cool to do that, cause I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can make the field look like a damn market or some shit like that. I truly think it would be pretty cool. I feel like Diamond City's too small, to be honest with you. It's not like how Skyrim was, like how Solitude or any other big cities. It just feels so small. Like, I mean, I like it. It was cool at first. Don't get me wrong. When I first was there, I was like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. And you know, I got to sightsee, look like a fucking tourist and shit. Like, wow, look at that. Look at that. And then next thing you know, I'm just like, I gotta go to this stupid ass place. And I feel like they should have made it a little bigger. Like, I don't know. Like, probably more quests in there. Like, yeah, you can get some bounties and you do something for them. And yeah, like the storyline goes through that or whatnot. But after the storyline and after you bash the whole game, it really feels like, sorry, I'm kind of sleepy, yo. I just woke up and feeling myself right now. I'm just playing. But like I said, it feels small. to be honest with you, because I go back there now and I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I ain't trying with that. And the only two main cities there is, I think, is Good Neighbor and fucking Diamond City. And I mean, is that it? Like, don't get me wrong, I get like everything trying to kill you is pretty fun. I mean, I have fun with it, don't get me wrong, but I think they should have made like a lot bigger cities, because I mean, it is Boston. And yeah, I mean, you can kind of count your settlements. I'll talk about like cities, you know, like how they made in like New Vegas, where they made yeah, Vegas. You know, you walk in there, you fucking gamble and shit. Well, that's another one. Maybe we should go back to Vegas. You know, gamble there. See how the NCR is doing. Maybe they can. Well, it did say New Vegas is ahead of Fallout 4 and 3, so it kind of would make sense. We'll have to go to the approach where the 4 endings happened. We can probably like change those endings, or like not even that. We could probably see like a different time for how New Vegas was, where it was before the first war of the dam. I think it would be pretty dope. Maybe after the war, I don't know, probably somewhere between that. Like I said, is behind it, so I doubt it's gonna be like, you know, a Legion came in. I mean, yeah, so yeah, it is behind it, so we could probably take like a different approach on it. And maybe the NCR. Yeah, I'd love to see the NCR again, to be honest. I'd rather see the NCR kind of more than the Enclave, because I feel like they're badass. Like, they're like the army, you know? They're like our US Army and shit. New California Republic. I truly think it's pretty cool seeing them. I was like a veteran of the NCR with my I forgot what's it called, the patrols or whatnot. I forgot. Oh, the Rangers. Yeah, those Rangers were badass. Like, when I first saw Fallout New Vegas, I was like, god damn, that nigga's sexy as shit. I'm gonna go kill him and take his armor. And that's exactly what I did. I became an enemy of the NCR, and I literally regretted that for the rest of my life. But I truly think those Rangers are badass, and the way how Fallout 4 is now, maybe they can make the Rangers a lot better, and they can see how the NCR can salvage the Brotherhood of Steel power. And I truly think it's gonna be like a good thing to be. Don't get me wrong, I love the Enclave. The Enclave is actually pretty badass, you know. They're fucking evil, you know. That's evil right there. Them niggas are just like how our government is a fucking dick. They see what they want, they get what they want, you know. They don't give a shit what they have to go through, you know. Plus, they're a strong organization, not to mention. But I want to see how it falls through. Maybe we can see like probably like the east side of the Brotherhood, or like the west side of the Brotherhood, or some shit like that, or maybe like a whole different type of Brotherhood of Steel. Cause like from how this story is going, I sided with the railroad, my dumbass. I have my reasons. And since we destroyed the Brotherhood, there's only like a couple survivors and shit. Maybe we can like, well, Boston's out of the fucking picture, you know. But we could see other Brotherhoods still joining in, and then the NCR fighting, and you can take part which one you'll be with, you know. The Enclave, I feel like they're like ever since after Fallout 3, what the hell happened there, and Fallout 2, I feel like it's gonna be like they probably take place probably in Detroit or Philadelphia, you know, places I've already mentioned, and I think that would actually be pretty cool. Next is China. You know, I was doing this, I didn't do this video, what the hell. I was doing this quest, and then I saw this one dude that was from like the Chinese war, you know, our enemy, and I killed him. But I did his quest after, because I saved and then load like a dumbass. So I did the quest, and I was like, holy shit, this probably be like a possible DLC, because I mean, he's from China, and all we saw was like, you know, how America is, you know, where America stands, how America did from the nukes. We never saw the other perspective of what China was, and I think it would be pretty cool if we can sail with him, or not even that. We can probably just sail ourselves and go to China for a reason, some shit like that. I mean, any reason, probably. Like, there's a second war, giant war going on, and I guess the Brotherhood of Steel is gonna join in, or like maybe the NCR Enclave. And I would like to see how China did over there. See how, like, you know, like, I want to see like the destruction over there, because I mean, I love to see the Great Wall of China again. It'd be pretty cool. Not again. What the fuck? I mean, I would like to see the Great Wall of China. You know, walk that shit miles and miles away. They have like different enemies, probably different animals, different everything, to be honest. And I think it would be like a huge ass place to explore. See how they did the cities over there. We can see like probably a lot of cultures of China and shit. And, you know, the little lamps and little lights and shit. I think that actually be pretty cool. Maybe we could see fucking dragons. I don't know. Like, I mean, don't try to like dragons or some shit like that. So, I think it'd be actually pretty cool. We see a dragon in Fallout 4. You know, Skyrim that shit. Foos road dog that bitch. And gain dragon powers. And then it would be Fallout with a little bit of Skyrim. Nah, I'm just playing, but maybe a dragon's probably too, like, much, but I think it would be actually a cool place to see how the enemy was back then. I mean, it is now, because, I mean, we see America, we seen DC, we seen Vegas, we seen, I forgot what the locations of, well, I mean, Fallout 1 and 2 and Tactics and shit. I think Tactics was in Chicago, if I'm right. But overall, I feel like China would be a good place too. Another place probably like Michigan or England or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. I said I'm making new places. Maybe Michigan would be a good idea. I don't know, the little mitten sign. There's no waters over there. It's pretty cold, actually. It fucking snows over there, so I think it would be nice seeing like a snow theme in Fallout. See how it looks. Maybe like the snow would like go in like a nuclear winter, you know? Yeah, like a nuclear winter. Like they have a nuclear winter over there because some dumbasses over there made some bombs, and then now it snows and there's like fucking radiation in the snow, and
over here.
it actually be pretty cool. Like probably, like, instead of having those radiation storms over here, we can probably have like a fucking blizzard, like a blizzard storm or some shit like that. And like I think it actually be pretty fucking cool, Michigan, because like they have blizzard storms, and instead of you taking like radiation, you're gonna take radiation and like impact, but not like a shitload impact where you're gonna have to stim pack all the time, but you know, over time, like how fucking Pokemon is, where you get that little blizzard buff or whatnot. Wow, I just really brought Pokemon to Fallout. But if you guys play Pokemon, you get my idea. I think that would be pretty cool. Other than that, it'd be cool seeing the cities or whatnot. I kind of would like to see like a different enemy that we don't know, like not the Enclave, not the NCR, not the Brotherhood, not anybody like that. Probably like somebody different, like not even the super mutants, like probably somebody mutated of an army, or I don't know. It'd be actually pretty cool if they made like a another super mutant army, because I don't know, I think that actually be really cool. Like they make another super mutant army and see what they got over there. Last one, which is the best one, is Planet Zeta. Planet Zeta, I was thinking about this idea when I was asleep, and I woke up and I was like, holy shit, this is a good idea. Well, how Fallout 3, the alien approach, where you got to the fucking ship, and then you rescue the ship, and then you fight another alien, and yeah, you get the boss. I was thinking, you know how Dawn Guard is in fucking Skyrim? You just go to a city and then they talk about it, and then you search the place. Well, we could do that too. Well, they can do that, not us, what the fuck. But they can do that, and they can be like, oh my god, cows are getting abducted and moo-moos and maybe people getting abducted and shit from the Zeta people. I don't know what the hell Zeta. I think it's a species, some shit like that. I don't know, but Zeta seems cool. So I was thinking, like, what if they abduct people now? I mean, they have been abducted before. Don't get me wrong, but like, what if they abduct them to their planet? You know, what if we go to their planet and like we meet people on the ship or whatnot, and you know, us humans as being like fucking idiots or not even smart motherfuckers over here, you know, hey, we need to take over this thing or whatnot. So we're trying to take over this fucking ship, and then, you know, we're killing everybody or whatnot, we're doing the quest or whatnot, and then all of a sudden, like, the ship is like almost to the planet. So like we did something stupid, and then like the ship was gonna crash, and we're like, holy shit, we're gonna crash. Oh no, we're gonna fucking die or something like that. And then the ship crashes, but it crashed like how the fucking alien that crashed in Fallout. It'll be something like that, and then you'll be like, holy shit, what just happened? And then we'll wake up, we'll get up, and then we'll be like, oh my god, and then like, you know, blow wind in our faces and shit, be like, oh shit, like shit, scareless. And then we go outside and then we see like a planet, like a whole different other planet, and it could probably be like a Fallout theme, or like maybe civilized, like high technology type of shit. And then we're trying to like, you know, trying to explore it. Like, it'd be cool exploring it, and then there could be two sides to it, where we join the aliens and then we like do their purpose, like how the Institute was, you know. We didn't know what the fuck we thought the Institute was bad guys, you know. I honestly thought the Institute was pretty chill, you know. They had a good purpose or not. What if the aliens had a good purpose, and we have a choice whether to like help the aliens, and then, or like, I don't know, like we help the aliens or we help the rebels and shit, and then, you know, we decide the war on that, and then, you know, planet Zeta right there. And like, let's say if we fucking go to fucking we join the aliens, and then, you know, after everything's done, you can always go back to that planet. You know, it'd be like fucking Destiny, you know. Hey, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna go Mars, you know. But I feel like it shouldn't be like any planets we know, you know, like Mars. Like, we get the idea of Mars, you know. We see what Mars is, or Mercury and shit like that. But we can go to like I said, planet Zeta. I think planet Zeta would actually be fucking awesome, you know. I honestly think like I pay $80 for that fucking DLC if they said planet Zeta. Like, we're going to another planet, guys. Think about that shit. And the way it's gonna look, or maybe like it even can go back to the point where like the war even began. And since our character, since our character's like before the war, they can probably have like a huge ass conspiracy theory and probably tell us that they the ones that started the war, and they gave us so much like information and shit like that. Like, I honestly think that'd be like fucking awesome. Like, I'll fucking just jizz all over the fucking controller and the fucking TV, and then just lay down, crunched up, twitching and shit. I'm just playing. I wasn't like that when Fallout first came out. But overall, Planet Zeta, I fucks with. I'm gonna go like call Bethesda and tell them that shit. And be like, yo, make Planet Zeta, guys. I'll throw in $50. And they'll be like, oh, I bet. You know, I mean, yo, they hear me out on this. Really think, because I mean, if it's gonna be like an alien ship, I mean, if it's gonna be another alien DLC, we're gonna get abducted, and then we're gonna go to ship, and then we're gonna see everything like, oh my god, that's so cool. But I mean, we already been through that, you know, and it kind of feels like it's like a remake of fucking Fallout 3. It's remastered, you know, shit like that. Or maybe even it'd be pretty cool if they don't do Planet Zeta. They could probably have like an invasion, like alien invasion, and they try to take over, and like, well, I mean, yeah, we did kill all the factions. You see, we fucked up right there, because an alien invasion is only one faction. But like, what if like the NCR comes, or like the Enclave? You know, we fight against the Enclave, but we have to set our differences aside because we have a common enemy, and we'll be like, holy shit, this is fucking intense. Yeah, we do have a common enemy, so maybe let's put differences aside and then bam, alien invasion in fucking Boston, or like maybe an alien invasion in Vegas, or like somewhere alien invasion, and you'll be like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome, you know? And it's actually look like a real fucking war, you know? It's like a huge ass battlefield, like how Skyrim is with the Stormcloaks and the fucking White Run or some shit like that, where you're in the Stormcloaks and you run after that shit. You're like, oh, kill them all, and then, but it's actually like fucking alien blasters and shit like that. I mean, honestly, I think that'd be actually pretty fucking cool, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, all that, like I said, speculations, ideas, you know, different ideas. It's pretty long. Sorry, guys. I mean, if you're with me right now and you're hearing this out, I mean, leave a comment what you think about my ideas. Probably stupid as shit. I don't fucking know. But yeah, those are my ideas. I mean, if you guys like what I said, or like, even though, yeah, if you guys like what I said, leave a like down below. If y'all want to stay tuned for my next top 10 or mod speculations and shit like that, you know, subscribe. You know, I'm daily at this shit, basically daily right now. Every day of my life is daily, so subscribe. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, I'll be more frequent. I'm doing more games too, so yeah, I'm just trying to stay on top. But honestly, I feel like Fallout's fucking awesome, and I love Fallout. I'm about to do a review next, so like I said, y'all stay with me, subscribe. Highly appreciate it, guys. Well, that's it for now. Thank you.